Hello guys. One, I apologize for the lighting. It's kind of dark and rainy. Not sure if I'm entirely in focus, but you know what? Fuck it. Today I am going to be doing another Dark Night of the Soul video. And yeah, we're sitting on my bed. I'm kind of like in the midst of rearranging my room a little bit because I have a vision, and yeah, I kind of would like my room to be a lot more different than it is right now, because I've had it this way since the 8th grade and I'm 20. So yeah, I think it's about time I give it a little Liz makeover. So anyway, in this video I am going to be discussing some ways to kind of cope with the Dark Night of the Soul. I did this I think 1 or 2 videos ago, and yeah, because the Dark Night of the Soul is oh my god. Oh my god. Is something that I have been going through for the last year, and it's very therapeutic for me to talk to my camera because this camera is my whole life, my passion. Like, everything I do is through this camera or my phone. Well, my phone's camera as far as like photography goes. But yeah, and another thing, I made a rose quartz beater bracelet, so by the time this goes up, this will be listed already on my Etsy shop, so go grab one. It's down below. Well, the link is down below. Anyway, so I just like made a list of some ways that I've been coping with the Dark Night of the Soul, because it is a very dark time, and I suffer from seasonal depression, and that kind of makes it a lot harder. I know I stated that in my first Dark Night of the Soul video, but it really does make it a lot tougher, because when your moods and emotions are regulated by the sun, and the sun isn't necessarily there all the time, and it's the middle of winter, so but anyway, one way that I've learned to cope with the Dark Night of the Soul is to meditate. I've started this like little ritual in the morning where like I pull an oracle card, and but before that I will set an intention for like this 3 to 10 minute like in silence meditation that I'll do. Maybe it's I'm sending love out to the universe that day, or to people in my life, or today, for example, I had the intention to connect with my spirit guides, like, because I want to kind of develop more of a relationship with those guides, because that's very important on this path. Yeah, so meditation. It also helps to kind of like quiet your mind, and like helps you to just kind of lessen your thoughts and kind of organize what you're thinking. It also reprograms your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is a really big part of your consciousness. You have the conscious mind, which is the ego, and then the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is like a camera. It will record everything in full detail, and it will take it seriously. So you want to reprogram your mind to thinking positive, because during this time your mind goes to some pretty dark, fucked up places. Like, believe me, it does. It goes to some really dark, scary places. I went to some dark, scary places that I didn't even know my mind could go to, because I'm a very upbeat, bubbly, positive person, and I always see everything very optimistically and try and not to look at the negative so much. So yeah, and meditation will also help to heal. So first tip is to meditate. Next thing is to rest. During this time, well, unless you have seasonal depression, For me, I have very low energy levels when the sun isn't out, so maybe your energy levels are higher, but from all the dark night experience videos that I've seen, a lot of people will say that they have trouble getting out of bed, and that is something I have experienced in like the past year. And you are gonna lose interest in everything that you were doing, because like I said in my last video, you're kind of losing your identity. So make sure you rest and try not to push yourself too hard, as well as being hard on yourself for not being able to do those things. I know I was very hard on myself, still kind of am a little bit if I'm being completely honest with you, because like that's just the way I was raised. My parents used to always dog me for things. They still do, mainly my mom. But yeah, my third tip is to surround yourself with positive, uplifting people. Now, this and my next tip kind of like contradict each other in a way, but like you want to surround yourself by positive people and try not to isolate yourself that much. Like, I know you're gonna kind of want to turn into a hermit crab, not see anybody, not talk to anybody, but in order to stay sane, you've got to have human contact. At least for me, like I work with children, so those children are, I mean, basically teaching me. And like, yeah, I mean, if you don't have a job where you work with kids, try and stay around the coworkers you have that are very uplifting and positive, because if you're hanging around negative people, and now you're in the dark night, so you're in a very dark place to begin with. So if you're hanging around dark, negative people, they're just gonna keep you there, and that's not fun. I've been there. I got rid of those people for my own health. My fish is moving around. But for my own health and my own sanity, I said bye-bye. So yeah. And now number 4, spend time alone. Now, when you spend time alone, you have the power to take care of yourself, and taking care of yourself is probably the most important thing in the entire world, because your body is your vehicle. It's where your soul is staying. It's where you're living right now. And if you don't take care of it, then you're gonna have some pretty bad things happening to you. Everything that happens on the inside reflects on the outside. So when you spend time alone, you have that time to kind of transform and heal yourself. Like, you have the time to meditate, just take a bath, you could sleep, like you could work with crystals. I like working with crystals. If you like working with crystals, give this a like, please. Just thumbs it up. Yeah. But like, you need to take care of your mind, body, and spirit. Like, that's so important. Even not being in the dark night of the soul, it's very important. So, because you're constantly with your mind, so you want to make sure that you're thinking positive thoughts, or most of the thoughts that are coming in are positive and healthy. Because negative thoughts will bring you down, and you don't want that, especially this time. I mean, you're gonna think that way, but try not to. I know it's hard, but try not to. Yeah. Number 5 is spend time in nature. So, although I'm very limited by language to express my gratitude and my feelings towards nature, because I absolutely love nature. It's like walking out there and feeling like you're home, at least for me. I hate being stuck in my house, and I love being outside. I'm sure you can hear the rain. Let me give you like 5 seconds to listen. Okay, you heard the rain that I've got going on. So, yeah. But like, just spend time in nature. It's very healing. It's very therapeutic. You like, it's great. Like, it's grounding. Like, Mother Gaia heals you. And yeah, spend time in nature. And also, you have the sun. We had we had 80-degree weather a couple days ago, which was kind of weird, but it was great. If you can't tell, I was out there all day. I babysat this little boy, and I took him to the